Welcome back to Friday Night Football. Our reigning team of the week, South Columbus, opening up the playoffs against West Bladen. Stallions fresh off a big win against White Bull, and they're going to pick up right where they left off. Easton McPherson making a few defenders miss. He is off to the races. South Columbus up 7-0 right off the bat. Next possession, they're going to keep it on the ground. That's been working for them pretty much this whole season. It's the quarterback, Briar Johnson, pushing his way in for the touchdown. South Columbus goes up 2 scores. The fans loving the playoff atmosphere in Tabor City. Knights trying to find some rhythm. The play action going to fool our cameraman, but not the defense. It is picked off by who else? Briar Johnson, not just a quarterback, he's a linebacker too. He returns this one for 6. Stallions charging their way into the second round. They win it 38-0.
We're looking forward to it, you know. Second round, traveling to Northeastern. I'm proud of the boys. I'm excited for them, you know. Conference championship last week, first round win here, you know, and so we're looking for that second round. We're excited to be on the road and have a chance to win.
All right, let's get over to the 3A bracket. Trask on the road at Farmville Central tonight. This one, though, pretty much over right from the jump. The Jaguars offense clicking right away. Farmville keeping their momentum strong. The touchdown pass goes from B.J. Gardner to Brian Dixon. That makes the score 15-6 Farmville Central. And it was just their game all night. Here's a 4th down monster run by B.J. Gardner for another Jaguars touchdown. Titans season comes to an end on the road, 56-28. They finish up 2025 with a 3-8 record. A tough loss for Wallace Rose Hill last week against James Keenan. The good news, though, they play the Tigers again in round 2 if they win tonight against Green Central. First quarter, Central opens up the scoring with this 29-yard touchdown pass from Joshua Carter. Trey Bynum wide open. Rams up 6-0. Rams able to answer the Bubba Lamb touchdown. Will Brooks takes the handoff, shrugs off a tackler, and he is gone. That's a 53-yard house call. They punch in the 2-point conversion. They're up 14-7. Bulldogs with the answer. It's Lamb going around the left side, untouched. We're all tied up at 14. All right, late in the first half now, Lamb finding a seam, and he leaves everybody behind for the 50-yard touchdown. Bulldogs take a 21-14 lead into halftime, and this one ends up coming down to the wire, but Wallace Rose Hill wins it 37-36. They'll play James Keenan next. Those teams always playing thrillers. Should be another fun one next Friday. All right, several of our schools on bye this week. We'll see them again next Friday night. But here's a look at some other finals from the first round of the postseason. West Columbus on the road at Camden County in the 2A bracket. Vikings trying to mount a comeback with a 16-point fourth quarter. Just wasn't enough, though. They lose 33-30. Dixon winning a shootout, 58-50 on the road. All right, it's the part of the night you've been waiting for, the top 3 plays of round number 1. Let's take a look at what we've got. First up at play number 3, New Hanover laying the boom against Heritage tonight. It's the quarterback, Tanari Johnson, saying, "Get off of me." That was a rude truck right there. Wildcats moving on to round 2. Next up at play number 2, South Brunswick at home. Tyler Johnson takes the short kickoff right here, and he takes this one all the way to the end zone. See you later. That is a big-time special play. Cougars end up falling at home tonight. Still a historic season for them, though. They improved from 0 wins last year to 7 this season. In our play of the week, South Columbus playing their best football when it matters the most. Briar Johnson picks this one off, and he's taking it back for 6. South Columbus keeping their state title hopes alive with the win over West Bladen tonight. All right, we're all out of time. Thanks for joining us as we kick off the postseason here on Friday Night Football. We'll be back for the second round next Friday. Plenty of exciting action to come. A number of our teams on bye this week. We'll see them again in 7 days. We'll see you next Friday night. Have a great weekend.